Well, it appears Assassin's Creed Shadows has finally released. We finally got a samurai ninja, maybe, probably just samurai, no ninjas, but we finally got a freaking Asian Assassin's Creed. We finally got the closest thing that we're ever going to get with ninjas. You know, we've been waiting. I mean, how long has it been, dude? I would say I remember everybody really wanted to see Tokyo and ninjas around Assassin's Creed. Everybody wanted to see that back in, I think it was 2012 or 2011. It was basically around the time of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's when everybody wanted to see ninjas in Assassin's Creed. Now, of course, apparently we just had to wait like 10 years. So thank you, Ubisoft. And also we had to wait for them to get massively woke as well. Don't forget that. So now we have Assassin's Creed Shadows. I will say this. I played Origins. I played Odyssey. And I actually enjoyed some parts of Odyssey. I actually enjoyed the DLC for Odyssey. But then I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and oh my gosh, the amount of anger and hatred I have for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I mean, we have a review for that game on the channel. But anyway, here we are. Let's let's get into it. But yeah, listen, by the way, though, I've completely lost all of my hope for Ubisoft. They suck. They're terrible at game design. And whatever narrative design that they have nowadays, I don't even know what it is. I can't even tell you what it is. I don't know. Because they're so useless at their jobs. They don't know which way is up and which side the freaking sun rises in the morning. They don't know anything. So anyways, let's get right into it.
Who are you? Who do you serve?
OTP.
All I have ever known in my life. I will end.
Okay, just end my life here, man. Frickin' A. Alright, we'll just continue it in a second here, but are you kidding me? A freaking woman! Frick! Holly, bro, I'm so sick of the feminism. No one likes female protagonists. And the only reason we ever give a crap about a female protagonist is what? She has huge, heaving breasts. We're like, dang, look at those boobs. Dang, look at her freaking side angles on the freaking anus. That's the only reason we give a freaking crap about female protagonists. And by the way, women are not protagonists. Women are not main characters. Men are. Freaking joke, man. All right, let's keep going.
I will end. Our customs. My family.
Oh, you mean traditionalism?
Burns in the name of unification.
Oh, here. Oh, love of God. Are you kidding me? A woman fighting male soldiers in armor.
You are still a frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea.
Okay.
Oceans filled
All right.
with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed.
What, capitalism? What the frick?
Power.
Oh, Chinese wall?
Vengeance.
Oh, this really feels like almost Assassin's Creed 4. Bro, the samurai looks so cool. Oh, gosh. Bro, samurai. Outside of like Templars and Knights, samurai looks so cool. Gosh, they're so cool.
Will you continue down that river?
Oh, get the...
Or choose another path beyond what we see?
And we must look for it together.
Yes! What?
And fall
Oh my gosh! Oh yes, of course, right? The woman is... Oh my gosh, just stop. Girl boss freaking BS. Get out of here. Yo, that guy is dead. Frick.
Who do you serve?
She serves egalitarianism, wokeness, progressivism. That's what she serves. Her god is no god, actually. Oh, dude, you're not the shadows.
serve the light.
Oh, get out of here. Bro, you don't serve the light. Look at the black guy. What the? They found a new way to change it again? Jeez, man. At some point, it's just gonna turn into like the spiraling blade or something. I don't know. Are you sis? You know what? I'm actually kind of interested. What was that about? Hold on. So wait, at the end here, what was that? Cancel. Something about Assassin's Creed being racist? I don't know. Okay. Well, interesting. I don't know what that person's going on about. Probably a liberal. That's just going to be my assumption. A liberal being like, yeah, racism. I don't care, bro. Get freaking triggered. And, fill in the blank. Okay, so listen, dude. What the frick do I say? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What the frick just happened here? You know what, man? Here's the thing I have to say. I'm getting tired. I'm getting so tired of this freaking dog water horse crap wokeness. This freaking egalitarianism, progressivism, multiculturalism, feminism. I'm sick of all of it. I'm getting so painfully tired of this freaking dog water horse crap. So let's see. So, woman behaving like a dude. Woman behaving like a dude. Woman doing things that men do. Woman being functionally the same as a man. A woman kicking a noose like a man. Now, in real life, this doesn't happen. But, of course, nowadays, we have to push our freaking propaganda, our indoctrination, in absolutely everything that our modern products have become. So, now we're stuck with this freaking dog water horse crap. So we have a freaking female as a freaking assassin. Get the F out of here. Of course, she has to be just... Again, she's like a girl that's just too cool to look at blades, look at explosions. Apparently, anyone that's trying to fight her or contest her, they just lose, right? Because she's just super cool girl boss. Listen, let's just say this right now. Except for cucks, no man is into this. No guy's like, oh wow, I love a strong woman. No, bro, no. Your freaking pee-pee is right now inverting into your freaking vajayjay. You're making a freaking vajayjay in real time because you're just... Listen, man, we get it. We get it. You're having issues with testosterone specifically, you just don't like it anymore. And you keep on clutching your pearls to the point that now you're moistening your pearls because you're like, dang, I love strong women. Well, officially, welcome, sir, whatever the frick you are. Actually, I don't know. Welcome to womanhood. Good for you. You decided to indoctrinate yourself to womanhood. Okay, meanwhile, for the rest of us, we're watching this live cuckoldry take place where we're making these female characters. We're making female characters the spotlight. We're making them fulfill now the roles of men. And now the men, any roles of men, but the men in stories, it doesn't exist anymore. So anyway, she moves faster than freaking light. I mean, okay. I mean, this is feminism right here. It's just, wow, she's... you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. Freaking A! In the old trailers for Assassin's Creed, you never had the men just moving around like they're freaking girl bosses like this. Where she moves How do you move that fast? God, and by the way, the old Assassin's Creed trailers were so awesome and was about men, by the way. Men at the pinnacle of their freaking performance. And by the way, when a dude's good at something, doesn't mean because he just deserves it, because he worked hard to get there. What the frick has this freaking biatch? What has she done to get here? And then, of course, anyway, black guy is here though. It's just, come on, dude. Come on. A black guy is not a Japanese person. He's not Korean. He's not Asian. He's not Chinese. Black people are black people. They're not freaking Asians. They're not freaking white people. Stop forcing them into freaking white people, Asian people, whatever other random people, freaking properties. Just cut this freaking crap out. Freaking A. So you're telling me, by the way, we finally get a samurai freaking game. We finally get a samurai game. And you don't make the guy Asian. He's not Japanese. He's not going, Waki-don, Waki-san. Where's my Waki-don, Waki-san? What the frick is going on here? Where is my freaking Asian Chad? Where is he? Where the frick is he? Instead we get this. And what? This is acceptable. This is acceptable. Let's just race swap freaking Asian people now. Right? Because we have to keep on erasing all the cool cultures. Samurai people are cool. Well, they're Asian. Okay, well, that's racist. Okay, well, shoot, frick. We found ourselves in a hole. What do? Replace the Asians who have a really cool culture when it comes to samurai stuff and all that stuff. You know, ninja stuff, even though people say it didn't exist, and I guess it didn't. Whatever. Okay, fine. I guess being Asian is racist. So, and also being white is racist. So, let's replace all of them. Okay. So now the samurai guy, he's not a freaking Asian Chad. This guy that you're like, man, that guy can take my freaking girlfriend, right? No. And my ex-wife. No. It has to be a black freaking guy. It has to be a black guy. Okay, bro. Listen. Look at this. A freaking brother is a samurai. Does this look organic to you? Does this look... What is wrong with these freaking libtards? What is wrong with these freaking... I don't know. These demonically possessed freaking equality everything freaking loser retards. What the frick is wrong with them? They think this freaking nonsense is cool. They think it's okay. You know what? I'm so sick and tired of this. Stop forcing black people into everything. It is so freaking annoying. I don't know. Leave them in the freaking comedy specials or something. Put them in other stuff. But love of God, here's the thing, man. I have to be very clear about this. Just like when we were doing the previous trailer reaction for, specifically, we were watching The Acolytes. Let's just say this one more time. Let's be very clear about this, because this has been misunderstood historically, apparently. White people, they deserve their things. They deserve their stories. They deserve their cultures. White people deserve their countries. White people deserve to have their things. Now that we covered that base, now let's say this, because apparently this has been lost on everyone, because everyone has to be a raging freaking idiot now. Let's go through this very slowly. Asian people, they deserve their stories. They deserve their culture. They deserve their food. They deserve their countries. They deserve everything that makes an Asian identity, an Asian ancestry. They deserve it. And by the way, what's up? Freaking anime chicks, they're freaking hot. I love their freaking boobs. And by the way, Asian women with big boobs, also that's pretty hot. Anyways, this is outside of the freaking point. What? I don't even know what we're talking about now. Anyways, because now I'm thinking about boobs. But the point is, anime is gay. Okay, so anyways, dude, this is freaking, it's gay by the way, but the women are freaking hot. Jeez Louise, bro. Frick. Anytime you freaking see a pair of anime freaking boobs, you're like, okay, man, this is wonderful. This is absolutely amazing. But, okay, so let's just go back through this trailer. Listen, man, I'm fed up with this freaking dog water horse crap. I'm so sick and tired of wokeness. No one cares about freaking girl bosses. No one takes it seriously except for cucks. Dudes who are freaking scrawny, they're freaking Eugenes. You know what? Here we go again. We had to do this on a couple of videos recently. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna have a nice little experiment here. We're gonna run a little analogy. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna have a little journey together.
We are the shadows.
I like how the black guy says he's a shadow. Okay.
That served the light.
Okay. Go on a journey with me. Eugene walks up to you. Scrawny arms. Eugene, he looks like he's barely eaten in the last 15 days. He looks famished, as usual, as a Eugene does. And he just got done actually finishing Pokemon Red. Whichever version of Pokemon that is, just Pokemon Red. He forgot about Turquoise. But don't worry, he's gonna know life Yellow and Green. Okay, he's getting around to it. Just hold on a minute. Eugene has nothing else going on in his life except for mastering every freaking video game, getting a platinum trophy, whatever 100% on Xbox, whatever it means on every platform there is. Okay, just he's busy getting all the freaking achievements. Okay, with this game specifically, he's busy getting all of the achievements on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC because Eugene has nothing else going on in his life outside of mastering every game on every platform. Okay, we've now covered the basis of who is Eugene. Now I want to ask you a question. When you look at this strong female, do you take Eugene seriously when Eugene is doing this? Here, let's go back over here. When our residential Eugene decides to fight fully clad armor freaking samurai warriors. Watch this. Imagine a scrawny nerd who's mastering every single Pokemon game on the planet Earth. Here we go. Do you take Eugene seriously in this fighting scene? Do you take Eugene seriously? Are you telling me that when you watch Eugene fighting warriors of men in full armor, are you telling me you take Eugene's, this right here, mother effer, this right here? You take Eugene serious? You think it's scrawny Eugene, freaking nerdy Eugene, doing this, kicking a full armor, fully armored warrior? You take this seriously? You take this when Eugene, the freaking nerd, is fighting these guys are trained warriors, and somehow Eugene, scrawny arms and everything, the guy has his freaking glasses. They didn't even get dented in this because he is just that cool. He's such a strong man. You take Eugene serious? You take Eugene serious when he's fighting these chads in freaking armor. You take Eugene serious when he's fighting these guys and he's taking them all on. Somehow he just enters freaking feminism mode. I have magical powers bestowed upon me. Rey Skywalker mode engaged. And then he fights them. Waikandol. And he goes and he freaking pincer attacks them with his freaking crab claws. He's Waka! You take Eugene seriously when he's fighting 3 samurai warriors? You take Eugene seriously? Do you take Eugene seriously? Big question, because here's the freaking truth, bro. This mother effing biatch, right here, this mother effing biatch, that's Eugene. You take Eugene, a freaking nerd, who's, okay, dude, get away from her. I'm a simp in shiny armor. I'm gonna save her, boo. You take Eugene seriously because when you look at a freaking female protagonist, freaking beating up men for crying out loud, but just beating up warriors in general. By the way, warriors, samurai, all their history, Vikings, pirates, all of them, they've all been men. Okay, samurai are freaking men. Knights of the freaking European, all the countries, I don't know, clans, feudal kingdoms, blah, blah, blah. Men, okay? Warriors throughout time and history were what? Magic word, men. XY chromosomes. But here we are. Here we are. You want to believe, strong female, that Eugene somehow, that freaking female, built like freaking Eugene, and she's never gonna be unbuilt like Eugene unless she takes crazy steroids. And even then, she's barely at the level of a freaking weakling man. Okay, women are not built like men. Get it through your freaking thick skulls, you freaking woke-tards. Women are not warriors. Women are not fighters. Women, for love of God, do you even know how women, more than average, 90% of the time, do you know what happens when two guys are arguing? When two guys, or even two women, start throwing hands at each other? Do you know how men react? They're like, oh, whoa, what the frick? Or they don't even say anything. You know what women do? Every freaking time. Do you know what women do? Every time there's conflict, do you know what they do? Even when just people are arguing, they start screaming like freaking hyenas. What the frick is this frick? You want to tell me that's a girl boss? Here we go. Girl boss mode. That's your freaking girl boss. That's your freaking female Chad right there. She's going ow all the during freaking combat. She's freaking out. Love of God. Do you see women? Do you see women how they react? How they respond to freaking conflict? They freak out. They start throwing. They literally throw their hands up in the air. They don't do anything. They start running away. And you're going to tell me you take this mother effing biatch seriously? What a woke tarded joke. So anyways, we're just going to get back into this right here, this video. So, what are we seeing here? Guys running through the forest. Okay, he's grabbing his blade. I guess. I don't know what it is. I don't care. Okay, you know what? Decent setup of the scene, by the way. If only we're men. If this were a man, this would already have 10 times the level of impact and importance that they want you to sell. Okay. Love of God. Okay, I don't know how many people remember the Assassin's Creed trailers. Do you want to know something? Let's go down a trip down memory lane. You want to know something about me? I watched the old Assassin's Creed trailers many times over, watching these freaking dudes doing cool things, watching these dudes freaking beat up, and the choreography was top notch. It wasn't just the guy was winning because he was girl boss mode. It doesn't even matter if that is the case because he's a man. You know, men are boss mode all the time, every day of their life. But the point is, you watch these trailers and you have these male characters who are kicking freaking Anus, and you're like, this guy is so cool. And this guy, he looks like a freaking, I don't know, whatever random race of Chad. He just looks like the freaking man. And you're like, I believe that guy. I know he's gonna kick their freaking Anus. You go. Bro, that freaking Assassin's Creed Revelations trailer, one of the best trailers ever in gaming. I mean, gaming used to just be cool. Dude, freaking Connor in the Assassin's Creed 3 trailer, even though it's kind of ridiculous in some sense, it doesn't matter. It's so cool. And you're like, I believe that because it's a man, baby. But here we go. I'm supposed to be intimidated by this female. No, if we live in the world of equal rights and equal lefts, this freaking female right here gets decimated in 2 seconds. Decimated. The freaking mist? Yeah, you can't see me? What bam? All I've ever known in my life. Screw yourself. Your land. What's your land? What's your land? Our customs. Your customs is that you stay in the kitchen and that the freaking man goes out and fights the war and he becomes the freaking Chad. Burns in the name of unification. What do you mean by that? I don't know. You don't mean... Dude, Assassin's Creed stories suck now. So unification of what? Again, this is so silly. That she just pushes over this guy. That there's not another guy just sitting there. Like... You're telling me there's no warrior that's going to defend other fellow warriors as random peasants are stopping you from slaughtering other peasants? No, there would be a guy that would sit there, go, Bushido mold, and he would freaking slice this freaking biatch. And you're telling me, by the way, do you understand how difficult it is for some men to even knock over large dudes like this in heavy armor? Love a God. Listen. It's not that easy that a woman just pushes into a man and he just stumbles over. What the frick is this? But sure, let's just buy it. Let's just believe it. And again, this is so silly. She just immediately goes into, I'm a master ninjutsu warrior mode, as if she just has this latent ability to somehow fight 3 men at one time, like she has the freaking force or whatever, that she can just read minds. What the frick is this? Look at this. This guy has freaking armor on. She just grabs his blade and she kicks him like that. And it's like these guys are just waiting. I mean, thank God she got hit. That's right, biatch. You freaking deserve it. By the way, go bring your freaking PhD to your freaking bloody nose, you freaking biatch. Yeah, this is what happens, by the way. This is what happens. When women fight wars, villages burn, okay? Societies crumble.
You are still a frog in a well.
Still a frog in a well who knows nothing of the sea. That is such a weird analogy. I get it, but it's just so weird. It's like, okay, listen, these modern woke games and these developers, they don't mean anything by their stories. They don't believe in anything. They believe in relativism. But for some reason, we're going to take this seriously. For some reason, I just believe you that this is important, what's going on right now on screen. I'm just going to believe it. Get out of here. That means nothing. That's such a just random, passable line that is being spoken and said here. You're still a frog in a well. Who knows nothing of the sea? Who cares?
The oceans
fill with new ships. Okay. They all come from the same river. Okay. Greed. Why greed? And by the way, if you know anything about Ubisoft, they've been having a huge thing about fighting against capitalism lately because they keep on hiring activists. By the way, hey, you freaking woke tards, go live in another society that isn't capitalistic. Oh, that's right, you can't. You're gonna starve to death. You freaking clowns. Go screw yourself, hating on freaking capitalism. Oh, you're so greedy. No, someone wanting to make money for themselves and good money for themselves, nothing wrong with that. And there's a difference between wanting to be financially well off and being greedy. Two very different things. And oh, by the way, you freaking leftards, you're freaking greedy. You with your freaking diversity quotas, you with your freaking government money, taxing the living daylights out of American citizens to fuel your propaganda. You have the mother effing greed. You are the empire. Empires are not actually bad throughout history. They can go bad, just the same with any governmental type. But anyways, by the way, republics and empires, the most stable governments all throughout history. And by the way, the most demonized governments are republics and empires, because for some reason we don't like republics. We have to talk on and on and on and on and on and on about democracy. Democracies crumble all throughout history. You are signing up for a civilization that will not be able to sustain itself when it is a democracy, is mob rule. What a freaking joke, you freaking leftards. Anyways, we're back to this. Screw you, hating on capitalism, hating on just basic economics, and the most stable, by the way, economical system that we've ever seen throughout history, which is what? Capitalism. Screw you, and whatever the frick the horse is, the boat is that you rode in on, paddle boating like a freaking dog. Get out of here. Screw you. Where'd this black guy come from? Who is this random black guy? This black guy shows up. I'm a samurai now, brother. What's up, brother? What the frick is this? Frickin' Black Moses.
Greed.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is such a joke. Black people should have absolutely nothing to do with Asian stories, period. Done. Give me a proper Asian story. Give me a proper samurai story. What the frick? And by the way, put Tom Cruise here instead. This sucks. These guys look freaking cool though, man. They can steal all of my concubines, all my girlfriends, all my subwives, and my main wives.
Power.
This right here just reminds me of Assassin's Creed 3, by the way, and a little bit of Black Flag, which gives me some, like, honestly, I'm getting a little bit of nostalgia kicks right now. I'm like, oh, frick, man, I can't wait. Seriously, if this were not woke, I would actually be creaming my pants right now. I'd be like, whoa, this is freaking amazing. Are we going to get back to muskets? Are we going to get back to some of the older Assassin's Creed games? No, we're not. But, you know, it just kicks up my freaking nostalgia. It's not like this is really that good, but man, dude, the samurais, they look freaking good. These outfits are amazing.
Vengeance.
Dude, They look so cool. Frick. By the way, you can tell that For Honor, you know that game? I do wish they would kind of make a sequel. I really liked For Honor. There's certain things, though, that they really need more content and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you can tell that For Honor really inspired these designs. I mean, it's like they put For Honor, the samurais from that game, into this. But they look so cool. God, I love it. I would say that the cinematography is actually pretty good in this trailer.
Continue down that river.
I don't care what you're saying, female.
Or choose another path beyond what we see.
What does that even mean? That means nothing. Like, okay, think about that line. Okay, here we go. Rewind. Think about that line right there.
Down that river. Or choose another path beyond.
How many stories can be exactly like this? What story are we paying attention to? You understand how many freaking stories on the spot I could write, and you can write a line for that? I mean, what? The Sith can say that. The Jedi can say that. Anyone can say that. Why are you saying it? What is the spiritual compass, the spiritual essence of your story? By the way, every story, all of storytelling is about spirituality. It's all spiritual vessels. You cannot have a story without a spiritual vessel. So here we are. We're trying to sell a story, but there is no vessel for this. What's the spirit of this? What, multiculturalism? What? I mean, what? Then I don't even know. I don't even know what they want this to be. All of this, you know what this is? These are container words. None of this crap actually means anything. You can't actually base it on anything. It doesn't have any value. You're just watching this. You will continue down that river. Okay, a bunch of people can talk about rivers
Will you continue
in any
down that
story,
river?
by the way. So
choose
ridiculous.
another
Or choose another path beyond what we see. Anyone can say that. The Sith can say that. The Jedi can say that. Sauron can say that. Gimli can say that. Frodo can say that. Gandalf can say that. Anyone can say. Anybody can say this line. So again, what are the conditions that characterizes this line that makes it important? That's the issue. This is a container freaking phrase here. Why? Why is this a container phrase? Anybody can associate random values that they just want to make up in their head to this line. So this line effectively means nothing. But again, choose another path beyond what we see. Again, what does that mean? Forget it. Forget it. I don't care anymore.
Let's look for it.
Then we must look for it. Look for what? Together. And of course, they have that. What? They have to get the freaking black guy and the freaking Asian chick. I mean, what? Are we going to try and go for freaking race mixing now with this freaking bull crap? Again, they have to keep on pushing this freaking dog water horse crap. There should be a busty for. Again, this shouldn't even be a playable character. This freaking female. Screw androgynous characters and screw making characters male and female. Again, that's an androgynous character. You're going to have lines spoken and said in a story that is meant for a man and spoken by a woman. You're gonna have scenes where it makes sense. Oh yeah, a dude would behave this way. A dude would do this thing. And then it's a woman doing it instead because androgynous character. This is stupid and it destroys storytelling and it destroys the entire value of the story being told. No, this should be a thin Asian freaking bombshell. A chick that you're like, I'm smashing in those cheeks. I'm breaking her freaking tailbone. I'm going in. And then she has these enormous, on her thin frame, as a sexy Asian woman. You're like, dang, what's up, girl? But then she also has, on top of this, to boot, she has a giant freaking rack. And you're like, whoa, those triple G breasts, they get me going different places than the freaking battlefield, baby. What's up? But then you realize, holy crap, this bombshell Asian babe is with a freaking Asian Chad, with a Japanese freaking man of all men. He's a leader of men. And you look at him, you're like, he would totally smash in that chick. And their children will be warriors of men, the Nephilim of mankind. They will rival the legions of men, and they will slaughter the hordes of orcs. But here we are. Instead, we get a freaking random black guy with a freaking random Asian Eugene. Because this chick also, oh, by the way, this chick, she's also flat-chested. She's not only Eugene, and you're taking her seriously, even though you would look at freaking scrawny nerd Eugene. You wouldn't take him serious for 2 seconds fighting anybody, but you take it seriously here. And then, on top of that, flat-chested. Where's her freaking boobs? You don't see them. The graphics are great, by the way. Okay, that was weird. Oh, informant stuff.
We must learn to trust. Rebuild.
Trust what? And rebuild what? By the way, if this were actually legitimate, this freaking Asian girl would be looking at the black guy being like, what the frick? That's not my dad.
And follow the blade.
Follow what blade? What does a blade mean? How many times are you guys just going to rewatch the same tropes that mean nothing anymore? Screw you. I mean, that's cool, by the way. The rope. Because I can imagine that might be a gameplay mechanic in the, Shadows, which that could be really cool. I would love... I mean, it kind of reminds me of Sekiro, just a tad bit. I think it's probably going to function like Sekiro. Listen, man. You know what? I have better and cooler ideas going on up in my head than whatever the frick they're offering here. Screw you, you freaking woke tarts. This would be so cool, this scene, if it were a man. The fact that it's a woman, though, just makes it silly and ridiculous. But again, they just want you to look at this and associate bad anusari with a female, not a man. That women can do things that men do. Screw you. So sick and tired of this trash. Yeah, you get him, girl boss. I mean, I think it's kind of a cool fight scene, though, by the way. But it's like, every time this chick, they have the drop on her. He should have landed that blade. She just always, oh, sorry, I just realized my Jedi senses are tingling. I'm gonna go attack the freaking warrior that has the freaking edge on me. Because even when this chick is not paying attention to combat, she still wins. It's ridiculous. This would be so cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't trust these mother effers, but man, if we could get a proper samurai story, bro. Because, by the way, screw Ghost of Tsushima. That's also feminist dog water horse crap. A female samurai? No. That whole story should have had women in the kitchen with huge boobs being like, please rail me in, you Japanese Chad. That's what it should have been. And then you should have had on the flip side, bunch of freaking Chad, freaking Japanese samurai warrior dudes going at it, freaking slaying the orcs. But here we are. No, we're not slaying the orcs. We're getting freaking cucked out by the Ubisoft developers. Screw you, Ubisoft. We got a mother effing good samurai freaking story. It'd be so cool. Freaking A. We're never gonna get anything good anymore. Everything has to be freaking woke, dog crap, freaking propaganda. I'm so beyond angry. Everything has to be propaganda now. By the way, this is kind of cool, this fight scene here.
I said, who do you serve?
Nobody. She serves egalitarianism. That's it, bro.
We are the shadows.
You're not in shadows, though.
That serve the light.
You're not in the light, though. That's kind of cool, but I don't really know. Is that really necessary? Right? Is that really functional? Why not just have the blade? The blade can be swung in any direction and it hits. So, and also all you have to do is just ram your hand, your palm, against his face, and the blade goes in anyways. Like, we know that the original hidden blade was already functional. So now we're making this alteration to it that honestly doesn't have that much functionality, especially compared to the previous blade design. But I don't know, man. It's like every game now they're trying to change how the hidden blade works, which is, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna like super nitpick this. It's cool for what it is. But the characters suck that you're doing this with. Again, bro, you know what? I can't wait for them to go freaking broke. I'm sick and tired of you, Ubisoft. You freaking suck. And by the way, where are the Asian ginormous double D, triple G, triple X breasts?